some of us maybe not really know what is Pepega means. So it's an online Twitch term. So it kind of describes a person playing it a bit like awkward. Awkward is a nice term, I know, but like don't play like a Pepega, alright? Look at the picks and bans. On the blue team, we have Team VR, Team Victorious Reapers, and on the red side, we have Team Pepega Clap, Team PPG. Once again, you can just simply drop down their team tag to show your love and support. Hey man, I've suddenly become a referee so quickly. But looking at the picks and bans, on the blue team, we will be banned away Silas, Seth, Aphelios, Jarvan, and Vladimir. So we can see that how amazing is the performance done by Jarvan and Aphelios throughout the game, no matter it's yesterday's game or just now the matchup between Team Planet X and Fusen. Aphelios is really good in terms of 1v1, or at least to skill himself up, and Team Victorious Reapers, they doesn't want this to happen. On the side of Team Pepega Club, wow, a very surprising ban. So Pantheon, Lysandra will be banned away, followed up by this Lee Sin. Almost say Lysandra again, but like Lee Sin, Zaya, and Camille will be banned away. So it's a very rare ban, but I believe that they have their own strategy and they doesn't want people to destroy their strategy, such as taking Trendamere. They maybe are looking for more like a split push team comp, or the lane facing domination happening in their team fights. Because looking at this Miss Fortune pick, looking at the LeBlanc pick, I believe that they are going to take a jungle that can provide a lot of ganks, so the team member can... Wait, just a second. I'm a bit confused, man. There's a Tryndamere, and at the same time there's a Darius, so which means that Tryndamere most probably is going to be the jungle for this game. Wow, I'm really shocked about it. They're just going to adjust the position of the placement for the champions, but let us focus on Team Pepega Club first. I'm not sure whether this is going to be a Pepega pick or it's going to be an amazing pick, but just look at the pick. Darius as a top laner, followed up by Tryndamere in the jungle. LeBlanc will be at mid lane versus Syndra. Miss Fortune and Nautilus will be the duo. While looking at Team VR, Jace will be the top laner. Shyvana will be the jungler. Alright. Syndra in the mid lane. Varus and Thresh will be at the bottom lane. So, wow, this team comp is a bit not typical and it's very surprising. Just very rare in the tournament, but who cares? What we cares about is the players' performance. So after looking at the room picture, I can sure this Shyvana is going for an AD build. There's no Dark Harvest in this game. Once again, it's going to be a Lake of Conqueror. But right now, Jace has encountered this Darius, but there's no further casualty. Darius is just going to prevent any invades there. Alright. Okay, and looking for the runes again on the Varus, it's an Arcane Comet, so I can kind of sure that it's going to be a Lithy build. Varus is not going to the attack speed build. It's okay because for that team comp, since Shyvana is not going to be the poke person, it's alright. She can be the continuous damage dealer, while Varus at a very long range to poke down the enemy, and it's also a very good way for Varus to sustain in the laning phase because he's facing Miss Fortune. He must ensure that he can poke down Miss Fortune and stay at a relatively safe zone, because Miss Fortune, when the Q bounces from the minion, it can deal crit damage and it can deal more damage on the person getting hit. So both jungle, they're just going to start at the same side. Shyvana starts her red buff and looking for a full clear, I believe, because she's getting to the crowd, and follow to the raptor and the blue buff, etc. While Tryndamere, same goes to him. After getting the blue, he's going to get Grump, but I'm not sure whether he's going to look for a full clear or to take the red buff immediately and look for a gank, because we must know the chicken slow. Yes, the skill. I'm just going to call it chicken slow. You know why? Because every time when he slow a person, there'll be a pop kind of sound effect because of the slow. So the chicken slow is going to slow significantly on the enemy, especially when they have no movement speed like Syndra. Jace, yes, he can knock away the enemy, but still the movement speed is relatively slow right now. And wow, Syndra is playing very aggressively. She knows she has the advantage and she's going to use that and pressure this LeBlanc, forces her to use the corrupting potion as soon as possible and poke down this LeBlanc. So looking at both jungle, they are already at the top side, but Tryndamere is like having a slight advantage because he did not get the Raptor first, but straight away go to the red buff and looking for a gank at top. Darius is not taking teleport, so he has the ghost. He can catch up with the gank, and yes, here comes the Tryndamere. Yes, that's the Sun Moose Mercy, but give me the chicken slow and no, that's not chicken slow. There's going to be a gank still. Try to shred down some of the HP to release some pressure that the Darius get. It's alright. That's not a successful gank. Tryndamere is just going to go back to his jungle to farm up again, but there's a lot of CS waiting for Darius to farm. And slowly, Darius has created some gap between the CSing, which is a very good thing. However, looking at the jungle, because Tryndamere has made a gank, which means that Shyvana has more time to farm. She has a slight advantage, and right now she is looking to get the bottom scuttle, I believe, or just continue farm the crop first. This is a very typical strategy for Shyvana player. She wants to get level 6 as soon as possible while controlling the objective. For the first dragon, once again, it's a mountain dragon. Hey man, why every time we have mountain dragon first? Is that like a bug? Because I haven't seen an ocean dragon pop out yet. I hope I can see one ocean dragon at least before I go from this stream. Right now, both teams, there's not much casualty being occur. They're just going to be poked. Yes, there is some advantage in terms of the CS at the bottom. Varus has a 10 CS lead compared to the Miss Fortune. Nautilus has encountered Shyvana, but nothing they can do. There's not much follow-up they can do. Shyvana just going to clear this Scuttle Crab, and at the same time, a very smart ward being placed in the deep blue side area at the PPC's map. So they can spot out if Tryndamere is trying to get the Grom. They know that Tryndamere is at the bottom side, so Shyvana maybe can do something else at the top side or just invade the enemy jungle. And a very good hook from Nautilus, but oh no! Miss Fortune has been hooked. A poke forces her to use the heal or else she will be a dead body right now. Very good hook from the trash. Nautilus having a very good side steps, but not the ADC. Very unfortunately, she needs to use the heal or else she'll be giving out this first blood. There's nothing much else they can do. Varus is just going to continue pressure this lane phase, and that's the very deep, a very clever ward being placed by Trash. Now Shyvana know where is the Tryndamere. She's just going to continue to farm up. She's level 5 compared to this Tryndamere that's level 4 still, and maybe she will be looking for a dragon take after this fact. Oh, and looking at the itemization, so Shyvana is going to look for a tank build. There's no warrior or there's no attack speed build for the jungle item. She's going for a Cinder Hug item with the red smite, so it is very wise choice. They know that once Tryndamere reach level 6, the Undying is very annoying, and with the tank build from the Shyvana, she can not only be store a bit longer time, but also with the red smite, it can reduce some of the damage dealt by the Tryndamere. A smart choice there. However, looking at the mid lane, it's most likely a 50-50. Still, there is an advantage, but there's not a lot of advantage there. In terms of the CS, there's just an extra boot bought by the Syndra. Same goes to the bottom lane. Yes, the little build is building by this Varus. Miss Fortune, however, she's getting her second Doran's Blade. It's not very surprising build because Miss Fortune is the one of the ADC that can actually build multiple Doran's Blade if she feels that she cannot get other like BF sword and stuff like that, because that will actually give her more advantage. And right now, Shyvana with a level 6, I believe she's going to start this dragon, clearing out the wards She knows that she has the advantage at the bottom side. Trash is going to help up her. There's nothing much Team PPC can do right now. Tryndamere is at top side. I don't think he can reach to the Dragon Pit on time, and there's no Rift Harrow being spawned yet, so this is just going to be a free dragon. A dragon has laid a dragon. Yeah, I know, this is a bad joke, but I'm still going to use because that's a Shyvana, alright? After getting the dragon, Shyvana kind of knows that Tryndamere is at around the top side, or she's just going to invade this blue and get all of the farm. This is how a jungle restricts the enemy jungle. They take all their farm, they take all the objectives so they can pressure the level. When Tryndamere goes to the bottom side, he will get nothing left in his jungle. So the blue buff and the ground will be taken away, and once again the ward will be placed in a very deep position. So when Tryndamere wants to get into his blue buff area, Team VR can just simply spot him out. Okay, once again looking at the map, seems like Tryndamere is not going to go to the bottom side anytime soon. He's just going to invade. A very smart decision there. Maybe he knows that after getting the dragon, his blue buff may most probably gone, so he will just try to invade. But a very good catch up from Syndra, and also Shyvana is there, flash away from Tryndamere forces and secure the blue buff, and immediately she will be starting this rift. Tryndamere is very low. He is level 6 already, but I don't think he can contest with it. Once again, oh no, misfortune! Get hooked by this trash and first blood onto this Varus. Well played, Team VR. Not only that, they also get this rift. So Shyvana not only has the advantage of the objective, brought to his or her, okay, her team, because it's Shyvana or her, so I'm just going to use her, alright? The objective, the dragon, the rift that brought from the team, and also she secured a lot of objectives in the jungle CS. Flash being used by Varus, but I don't think you can escape it anymore. Varus don't have the mobility like other AD carries, so it will be an easy kill for this Tryndamere. Get something in return. Ignite being used from this Nautilus, but a very amazing ultimate follow up with the Q for the kill. It's also kind of a bit greedy, I would say, because Varus is being left alone in the game. In the lane. I believe he just want to push away this wave and go back, but unfortunately, you are being a little bit aggressive and ambitious, overstay in the lane. I hope he can know and learn this mistake and not creating again, because for Team PPC, they still can come back in any time. Slowly, the goal advantage is being snowballed into around 1k goal. They still can come back, I believe, but it's just a matter of time and see how Team VR reacts with it. And surprisingly, this Tryndamere is going to have this attack speed built jungle. Jungle item, not surprised, is very suitable for him, and I think that he's going to look for a Infinity Age build or Essence River after this. Not really sure, this is my expectation. Flash to continue the chain CC with out of nowhere. Nautilus come from the top side and get this kill. Amazing roam from this Nautilus. He's getting this mobility build, boots, which means that he can roam around more. And Misfortune, there's not much worry as long as you stay under the turret. As long as you don't get hooked by this trash again, I believe she can farm in a very comfortable situation. Yes, she will be poked by Varus because of the Q, but she can still remain a very healthy situation. She has flash, she has the heal. She can survive it before this Nautilus go back to the lane. Alright, so right now looking at the map, the next dragon will be spawned in 1 minute time. It will be the Cloud Dragon. Finally, we can see some Inferno Soul or some Ocean Dragon. I'm kind of sick to see this Cloud Dragon again if it happens at this round, but thank God we have Ocean Dragon and Inferno Dragon, the most known annoying Ocean Dragon Soul, and also the most damage deal Inferno Soul is going to happen in this round. I'm not sure which type of dragon is going to be the one, but either one, I'm happy with it. I can see more action if it's Ocean Dragon and more fights if it's Inferno Dragon. I can't wait to see it anymore. Both jungle has completed their jungle item. So for the top laner, Jade, he built the Executioner first, not surprised, and I think he's also going to go for a little build, looking at the first item choice other than the Executioner. So he maybe look for Yumu or the Ghost Blade build. Trash is being very aggressive towards this Tryndamere, but there's no further catch up they can do. I believe I heard some of the yes, the Reaper has been dropped at the bottom lane. At the same time, they has taken down this Cloud Dragon. Oh wow, amazing! Ocean Dragon. Finally, my favorite dragon. So the Ocean Dragon can not only heal the champion, but in fight, but also when they are out from combat, they can heal them even more. Oh, there's a solo kill in the mid lane. Wow, after the gank, a 3-man gank, Syndra is still holding on her position. She has flash on her hand still. She just used her ignite and solo kill this LeBlanc. So although I always say, oh wow, there's an skirmishes happening in the bottom lane, ultimate being placed by the Varus, there's exhaust placed on this Misfortune, but there's nothing else they can do. Shyvana and Syndra is trying to catch up. There's an Undying happening in this Tryndamere, but wow, that amazing hook! That hook Tryndamere back takes down 2 more kills for them. Amazing roam from the mid and the jungle, and I believe this outer turret will be taken down. It's just a matter of time, and the first turret will be belongs to Team VR. Amazing fight at that. So the exhaust is being placed very on time, but I think right now Misfortune is not really a threat. Instead, Tryndamere is a threat for Varus. So I think that the exhaust placed on Tryndamere is better. However, they really deal with the team fight very good. I will give a praise to this Trash. For so many times, I've seen his hook so accurately on the carries, no matter it's on Misfortune that creates the first blood, or just now the Tryndamere. Tryndamere thought, alright, I may be safe, and his ultimate timer has out. So with the Trash hook, gets him back to the fight and takes down the kill. Amazing. And we can see that after taking down the outer turret, Varus has been transferred himself to the mid lane. So he can not only try to pressure the mid, try to take down the outer turret, but also because another objective available on the map will be the Rift Herald just after 10 more seconds. He can also help out the jungle to get this objective as well. Oh, it seems like Shyvana is going to hand this blue buff to the Varus. Not a surprise, he needs this blue buff to really poke down the enemy. And Syndra, because she finished the Luden Echo, so I don't think mana is going to be a big issue for Syndra. Really clearing out all the... Oh no, and there's another hook follow out the ultimate. Tryndamere just get obliterated. He can't even use his ultimate. There's so much continuous CC available on him. He cannot even move. Amazing job. And I don't know how this Trash really hooked this Tryndamere. His estimation of the hook is just amazing. Like, you know French cuisine, we're always like, mwah, kind of, no, that one is Italian cuisine. But like, oh my god, it's just beautiful. Rift Herald has been placed on the top side. Immediately top outer turret will be gone. I think they are just going to let this Rift Herald push, or no, Team PPC has already reacted with it. So I don't think this Rift Herald is going to have another knock on the turret. But it's good enough for Team VR. They've taken down 2 outer turret, taken down especially when the bottom turret, they're still plating there, so they get even more gold advantage. Right now, they are 5,000 gold ahead compared to Team PPC, and now they are just going to focus on the mid lane, try to push that mid outer turret down. Next dragon will be 1 more minute away. It's the Ocean Dragon. If Team PPC manage to get it, it will be amazing. They need this Ocean Dragon right now, no matter it's to delay the Dragon Soul or to get this Ocean Dragon to regen themselves, because there's a lot of pokes happening. Jace can be the poke. You know, I just suddenly think of a pun like pokers, like pogers, like, okay, never mind. So sorry, Jace is going to be the major poke together with Varus, and also when this Shyvana is in a dragon form, although it is an AD Shyvana, but still she can deal a ton of damage with that empowered E when she's in the dragon form. And we can see that Shyvana is not afraid to go for Borg. She has the advantage to go for Blade of Ruin King, and Blade of Ruin King is very suitable for most of the fighter. And Team VR has already set out the vision all around the dragon pit. After taking this red buff, I believe Shyvana is going to start out this dragon. 10 more seconds. Trinami is trying to reach the dragon pit, but sadly they need to deal with a lot of issues. They need to deal with the mid lane waves. If no one is handling the minion waves, Syndra and Trash, because Trash is also very smart. He doesn't let Syndra alone at lane. He accompanies Syndra together to push the wave and only rotate to this dragon. Team VR, they have a slight disadvantage because the dragon pit spot is a bit not good for them, but there's an engagement, ultimate from Varus trying to trap down this LeBron, but LeBron did not go down. Shyvana is the one that goes down. Double kill for the Varus. 2 for 1. Varus is dead, but there's 4 remaining. Sorry, I take back my words. Syndra is going for more. Trinami is dead because of the... I think Trinami is trying to chase this Varus down, but Varus has flash, has heal. He is the one that survives till the end game. However, at the another side of the map, Syndra has no mana, but Jace is beside her to continue to take down even more members. So I think it's a 2 for 4 situation. LeBlanc is the one that survived. And it's not good. Once again, Team VR gets the third dragon. They are only one step to go for this ocean dragon. It's going to be worse for Team PPC, because imagine this Varus or Jace has unlimited mana for them to poke, and Syndra, just now she has no mana, and that's why she's kind of in an awkward situation. She only can auto attack in the chase. Imagine if she has the mana, she can deal even more damage with it. But that's a very good engagement. Although Varus has given up his ultimate on LeBlanc, and Team VR did not obliterate, did not melt down this LeBlanc on time, but Shyvana really tanks a lot of damage there. Same goes to Darius. He tried his best to get a double kill, but suddenly his backline is being destroyed. Miss Fortune, she cannot really find a good spot for her to deal damage, and she's only getting chased away by the member. So I hope that Team PPC, they know what is their disadvantage, and they can create a very good environment for Miss Fortune to ulti or deal damage at the next team fight. Alright, so right now I think both teams is just going to slow down their pace. They're just going to farm out because the available objective is just going to be Baron. I don't think Team VR will rush this Baron. They don't really have the damage yet. Varus is more likely a poke damage champion. Same goes to Jace. They cannot really rush down the Baron. So what they are looking for is maybe to look for another fight before they can start up this Baron. There's a very interesting word at the tri-bush there, because with the spawning of Ocean Dragon, there will be a lot of extra bush, and the bush will be even more fluffier, bigger. How could I describe it? But yeah, you know, the size of the bush will be bigger. Okay, so the ward can be placed in a lot of places, just like inside the dragon pit. There'll be an extra bush inside the dragon, so inside the dragon pit. So if they did not scan that bush, it's very easy for them to miss out the control ward or the ward being placed inside there. All right, so okay, I think there's some bugs, so they're just going to adjust the itemization of the board. But looking at what objective and what how much gold bounty they have on themselves, and luckily all of the kill is placed on the carry. So although Shyvana, she doesn't really get any kill, she only have 1 kill and 4 assists, but what she needs to do right now is actually be the front line and try to shred down the front line with Borg. So she just need to do what she need to do, while the backline do the rest, which is dealing the damage or just poke down the backline or even the front line. And right now I haven't seen anything this Trinamian can really do. After getting completing the jungle item, he's getting a bow. So it's just going to increase his attack speed. But right now, I don't think attack speed is a very good itemization for Tryndamere. I'm not really sure. You can just comment down below and to give your own judgment about Tryndamere's build, because what I normally think about Tryndamere is going to be a full crit build, like Infinity Age or Essence Rebuild. But in this case, it seems like Tryndamere is going to look for a more auto attack potential opportunity. So he's going to look for a attack speed build. However, on the other side, Darius has finished his Triforce, which means that he has more damage that can be built. And on the side of Jace, he completed his first item. It will be Yumu, and maybe the next item will be Ghostblade. I'm not sure, but at least he has this Executioner to really restrict the Darius healing. On the side of ADC, oh, sadly, that's what I say, that yes, Miss Fortune is the one ADC that can build multiple Doran Blade, but it will slow down her itemization. She finished the Essence Reaper, however, Varus has already completed 2.5 items. That's another hook from Trash, a lander being thrown. I think Darius, you are going to be dead right now. He's forced to use this Undying, which means that the next team fight, the contest of this Ocean Dragon, he will not able to go in because he don't has the ultimate. I don't think he can survive even to the team fight. Jace is still pushing at top. There's no big worries. He has the teleport, unlike Darius. Darius only brings Ghost, so he can still split push and maybe find a chance. Only TP to the bottom. Yes, here's come the TP. Oh no, sorry, I mislooked. But there's no worries for Team VR. They can just use Varus as a poke machine to poke down, while Jace be the one who continuously push at the top side. They pull the dragon out. That's a very amazing ultimate for Varus. However, Miss Fortune has used the ultimate, but Tryndamere has successfully get the Ocean Dragon. But what they have gotten is they lose even more. 3 members now. 3 members down. I think LeBlanc will not be the next fight, which means that Team VR has the opportunity to push down this outer turret and maybe look for the Baron take. Well, at least Team PPC didn't let Team VR to get the Ocean Dragon. However, on the other side, they lose 4 members for this Ocean Dragon. Do you think this is worth? I don't think so. They could have maybe wait for some time, wait until this Elder Dragon, because all the dragon has been taken. So even if Team VR has the Ocean Dragon, they still can contest with the Elder Dragon. However, Team VR will not continue to do this Baron because they are quite low, and also LeBlanc is still available, so LeBlanc can really disturb them, distract them, and just kind of shred their health bar down. So it's a very safe strategy, but still a very good skill from Tryndamere to take down this Ocean Dragon. Miss Fortune just now, she did really has a good position, but right now Team VR, their damage is just way too high for Team PPC to handle. No matter it's the front line or the back line, they can't really has a good time contesting with Team VR. Varus has already completed 3 items. All of it is more like a little build. It will not only allow him to clear out the vision quickly, but also with that itemization, he has the mobility with the Yumu. So after pressing the Yumu, he has additional attack speed. At the same time, he has extra movement speed. So he will not be stuck at one place and being straight down by no matter Tryndamere or Darius. And not to mention that this trash that is not a trash. Okay, sorry, there's a bad pun again. I can't stop myself to use the pun, but when there's chance, you just need to do it. So this trash is amazing because he always know to start a fight, initiate a fight, or even just to try to peel for this Varus or just the backline. So it's amazing. And Syndra, on the other hand, already completed Morello and Luden's Echo with a stopwatch on her hand. It will ensure her to have a better environment to at least survive if there's anyone that's trying to get into the backline. LeBlanc, she has the stopwatch, but she only have 1.5 items. She haven't finished the Jonya, so it's still be a bit risky in terms of the oh, another hook gets on this Tryndamere, force the ultimate out, but there's an ultimate for trash. I don't think this Tryndamere is going to get out anytime soon. Syndra has shown her ulti, maybe she miscalculated the ulti time, but the result is what Team VR wants. They want this Tryndamere to die so they can start this battle without any threat, without any smite contest. Nautilus, they are looking for something. There is to Team PPC, they are looking for something, but there's a ward spotted them out. LeBlanc is trying to steal. Can she steal it? No. That will be a secure Baron from this Shyvana, and instead she will be the one, a buy one free one promotion. Take down the Baron, and so do LeBlanc. Alright, so right now we can see that the advantage hold by Team VR is really big. That's like 10,000 gold ahead. And again, the hook and the stun by Team VR. Amazing performance and execution there. They don't have... I mean, right now they just need to utilize this Baron buff, empower this minion, and somewhere in the mid lane there are two cannon minions. But I don't think they are going to continue to push. They're very safe. They're just going to split push, let Jace split push at the bottom side. At the same time, they're just going to renew some of their items and take down this last inner turret using the empowered minion waves with the Baron buffs. Tryndamere trying to do something, but I don't think there's something that Team PPC can do as long as Team VR did not do any mistakes. So right now, Team PPC, they really need to group out as a team and really initiate a fight, because every single time they are the one being caught. No matter it's the jungle, the support, or the AD carry, or even the mid, they are always have a very bad position. Out of nowhere, get hooked by the trash, get stunned by Syndra, and just have a mistake for Team VR to really snowball again and again their advantage. Alright, the Baron buff is still available, so I think Team VR right now is just going to look for the push at the bottom side, or even the dragon. Yes, the last dragon that's going to determine whether they get the ocean dragon is this time. Miss Fortune has placed her ultimate, but Shyvana is just going to go hard for her. She takes down Miss Fortune, but instead Shyvana is dead too. 3 for 3 in this situation right now. Undying is still available on this Tryndamere. Triple kill for this Darius. Oh my god, I don't know how the backline gets destroyed so easily, but that's what I'm talking about. They need to be the one that initiate. Right now, Miss Fortune is no longer a problem, but well, Nautilus is you should have died there, but that's a ward spotted out. Nice knife by the Varus, but that's what I'm talking about. They really need to go hard for it. Miss Fortune should not be the one they're leashing right now. What they need to do is really help up this Darius Tryndamere to go in. So their strategy, as just my advice, is really go hard. Darius, as long as he gets dunked any single one, he got the passive up, he can just destroy the backline. Varus is very squishy, not as squishy, but still considered as a squishy champion. And Syndra too, same goes to Jace. As long as none of the member on the side of Team PPC get caught, I believe they really can turn this table back. Tryndamere, the longer the game drags, with the ultimate, with the itemization, I believe he can find the chance for Team PPC to come back. Right now, Miss Fortune, I'm sorry, I would say right now, your only job is just to be a human ward and to place your ultimate, and that's it. Because many of the members, such as Shyvana and also Jace, they must look for the only carry, which is Miss Fortune. So the other member of the Team PPC, they should go for the back line of Team VR as well. As long as they don't get caught, as long as they can find a good opportunity to get it. Oh wow, nice appear of the red buff, by the way. So Team VR once again lose this Ocean Dragon. It's not a really good way to lose, because they lose 2 dragons in a row. It's very hard for them to continue to snowball as long as they don't have the complete Ocean Soul, or even take the game into the Elder Dragon. And the longer this game being dragged, it's going to let Team VR to fall down. By comparing Varus and Miss Fortune, Yes, Varus can cope a lot with these 4 complete items after complete lot of Dominic's. Oh wait, oh no, LeBlanc, why did you get caught? Why did you W in like that? You know there's no one behind you and there's 4 members. How can you underestimate the enemy team, which means that they only can give up this inhibitor turret and this inhibitor. That's a big mistake. Oh. Like yesterday, I also witnessed one LeBlanc that make a same mistake. He just W in. He thought that he can W out, but which he couldn't. Once again, legendary to this Varus double kill and maybe look for a triple kill. And maybe they're just going to end this game. The only survivor in this game for Team PVC is the Darius. It's just a matter of the time for them to take down this Varus. I think they're going to let this Rob is an ace. Member of Team PVC already quit the game, which means that congratulations, Team Victorious Reapers. You guys really do a great job. Congratulations once again for getting yourself a spot in the top 16 teams.